Breaking news now coming in. The State Bank of India has filed an affidavit of compliance in the electoral bonds issue. It has given all details of electoral bonds. Remember, at the last hearing, the SBI had been asked to give the alpha-numeric numbers of the bonds so one could tally which companies had donated to which party. So the SBI has now given details of the alpha-numeric numbers of the bonds. And let's go across to Sunil Prabhu now for more. And Sunil, so finally, this information made available by the SBI after several times of the Supreme Court, telling them to make this data available.
That's right. There has been a very serious process in terms of how they've gone about this entire exercise. Finally, we have a confirmation from the State Bank of India that the chairman, managing director, has given an affidavit and signed it and said very categorically that they are complying completely with the Supreme Court in terms of giving all details, including the unique ID, the alphanumeric number, which is not open to the naked eye, which can be a security feature, which can be seen under UV light, and that will help in the correlation between the donor as well as the recipient, in this case, the political party. So that information has now been submitted to the Election Commission. We are told that the Election Commission will shortly release that data for the public and comply forthwith as it has been directed by the Supreme Court. It will be put on the Election Commission website to comply with the Supreme Court directive so that everybody, people like you and me and various people who are really interested in transparency, accountability, in probity in public life, that data will be made public. So the story has now gone full forward. Just not about who had bought this, the most number of bonds, but where did it go, to which political party, whether there was a quid pro quo, whether there were shell companies, what were the linkages between them, were there any ED cases. All those important aspects will be brought into public domain. And it's in this context that the State Bank of India has filed that affidavit of compliance by the chairman, managing director before the Supreme Court. They have given that data to the Election Commission, and we are told the Election Commission will shortly release that data to the general public for everybody to know, in terms of, as the Chief Election Commissioner continuously says, disclose, disclose, disclose. It's in that context everything will be disclosed.